just clocked in as my boss calls me into his office. Upon walking in, he hands me a pink slip, breaking the news to the family, telling them I'll have to cancel our Christmas trip. Unemployment paperwork is now in hand. The complexity of the issue brings me pause. While Santa was kissing all up on your moms, my wife ran off with Mrs. Claus. She took almost everything with her, leaving me the dog that's beginning to foam at the mouth. Now I gotta put him down. Overwhelmed with this grief, making it so hard on me, leaving me with a constant frown. I can only think of one thing that'll bring back some of that holiday cheer. Depression sets in when opening up the fridge, finding out I'm all out of beer. It all wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to face it all alone. On the daily it gets harder and harder not to grab my pistol and speak into the microphone. Feeling like I need a good distraction, so I attempted to hang up a wreath on the front door. All it took was one hit before it made a horrid sound and completely fell to the floor. The next morning as I walk into the living room, just like Day Day and Craig, someone made off with my Christmas tree. I'm assuming since there wasn't a working front door, making an entree and exit came very easily. And I'm wondering if the thief made a huge mistake. For some reason he forgot to take the fruitcake. I can only think of one thing that'll bring back some of that holiday cheer. Depression sets in when opening up the fridge, finding out I'm all out of beer. It all wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to face it all alone. On the daily it gets harder and harder not to grab my pistol and speak into the microphone. On the phone with management, going around in circles as I'm being blamed for negligence by the landlord. Crawling in and out of a window after nailing the front door in place is all I could afford. Things keep piling up, asking myself, will it ever get any better? I can't get past the feeling of having absolute doubt. Now that it's Christmas, I'm excited to warm up my turkey-hungry man meal as I load it into the microwave. Electricity cuts out, engulfed in total darkness as I'm fighting off an aggressive mouse. Since I can't warm anything up, there's no way in hell he gets to eat the fruitcake and gingerbread house. I can only think of one thing that'll bring back some of that holiday cheer. Depression sets in when opening up the fridge, finding out if I didn't have to face it all alone. On the daily it gets harder and harder not to grab my pistol and speak into the microphone. Hearing someone pounding at the door after opening up the blinds, noticing the sheriff with the eviction notice telling me I gotta go. So I guess it looks like it'll be the homeless shelter where I'll be hanging up the mistletoe. Making a run to the store and making my way back with a bottle of Jim Beam. Frustration and despair is getting the best of me. After a few shots I let out a ferocious scream. Not liking the direction my life is going, as I'm getting lost in my thoughts, suffering from an anxiety attack, feeling like there's no hope as I'm hanging a rope from the rafters soon after